Welcome back to Season 9 of my Oklahoma Sooners Death Penalty Dynasty, and today we are in our final regular season game taking on the 8-3 Oklahoma State Cowboys in Bedlam. They are led by junior quarterback Jamie Campbell, who is only a 75 overall. He only has 55 speed. None of their quarterbacks have any speed at all. They'll probably still somehow break off at least one big run in this game. At running back, they have Jeremy Davis, who was an 87 overall, backed up by Derek Green, who was an 85 overall. And then at wide receiver, they have an 82 in Arnold Hogan, a 73 in Seth Martin, and a 73 in Joe Scott. In the last episode, we defeated LSU, ending our SEC schedule by going 9-0, and over in the SEC East side, we will be meeting an undefeated Alabama team. They defeated Auburn during our bye week in week 14, so they are headed into the SEC championship as 12-0. For your Heisman watch right now, Chris McKinney is currently still in second place behind Gerald Smith, the running back at Oregon. Oklahoma State looks to have started the season out really strong by starting 8-1. They lost to number 7 currently, Arkansas State, so that's not a bad loss. They would then win 7 games in a row, but then they dropped one to TCU and one to Texas Tech. That was a close game, 21-23. We are coming off a 70-20 win over LSU, where if I'm being completely honest, we really did not have to try that hard, but let's see if Oklahoma State can put up any better of a fight. We will get the ball first, and one thing I've immediately noticed here is it looks like the stadium is doing sort of a whiteout thing. That is a lot of white shirts in the crowd for a home game in Norman. But first and 10 from the 25. Griffin will give it to McKinney to start the game, and he goes to the outside and will end up with about a 7-yard run to kick things off. Griffin lines up in shotgun for the next play again. McKinney in the backfield, he'll drop back to pass and will dump it underneath to Thomas Patterson for the easy first down, a gain of 5. Now we line up with fullback Sean Howard in the backfield. It'll be a read option. Griffin will keep himself and toss it to the outside to McKinney, who will make one man miss and end up with a gain of 6 here. Griffin now comes out in a 5-wide set for the next play. He'll drop back to pass. We're looking for a quick pass and we'll find one underneath to Mangum, who will not get the first down. He had to come back to make the catch. 3rd and 3, McKinney in shotgun. And we'll give it to McKinney. And he won't get the first down. I said McKinney in shotgun. You guys know what I meant. It was Griffin. But either way, a loss of 2 and we'll punt it away. Oklahoma State will start at the 20-yard line following a touchback on the punt. Campbell back in shotgun will look to pass on the first play. He goes over the middle and that is caught by Thomas for the Oklahoma State first down, a gain of 11. Campbell comes back out in shotgun for the very next play from the 32-yard line. He'll send Hawkins in motion, takes the snap, and an option play to the outside. He pitches it to Hawkins, who gets some good blocking, and another Cowboys first down. Oklahoma State will come in a wildcat formation for the next play. Martin comes in motion, Davis will keep it himself on the option play, and he'll end up with a gain of 9 this time into Sooner territory. So far, the Cowboys are moving the ball pretty well. It's 2nd and 1. Campbell back in shotgun again. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Scott, who has good blocking, and the first down to the Sooners' 35-yard line, a gain of 13. 1st and 10, Campbell back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap and give it to Green to the outside, but he is met in the backfield and brought down for a loss of 4 by Dwight Rollins and David Jordan. Really the first sign of life from the defense on this drive. Now 2nd and 14. Campbell back in shotgun. It'll be a handoff to Davis, and he is going nowhere thanks to, I believe, Ryan Covington. Only a gain of 1. Now a 3rd and 13. Campbell back in shotgun. Green is in at running back. It'll be a draw play to Green up the middle, but he won't get anywhere near the marker. 4th and 8. Apparently, Oklahoma State was fine with just taking the field goal on this drive. This will be about a 40-yard try. Actually, scratch that. It's a 50-yard try. The kick is away, and that is going to be nowhere near good. We take over at the 34-yard line. Griffin in shotgun. We'll run the play action to McKinney. Now we're going to go deep downfield for John Mangum, who makes the catch all the way down to the Oklahoma State 30-yard line. A gain of 35 on the play. Came out looking for a big play to start the drive, and we found one. Now 1st and 10. We'll take the snap and we'll give it to McKinney, who will have a solid run here, but fumble the ball, and Oklahoma State has recovered. They will take over at about the 21-yard line. We have not seen star running back Chris McKinney fumble a whole lot in his career. They come out in a 5-wide set. Campbell running QB keeper up the middle for a gain of 4. A 4-yard run from Davis on the next play brings up a 3rd and 2 for Oklahoma State. A possible 3 and out from their own 30. He sends Martin in motion. He lines up in the backfield. It's a read option, and Campbell will toss it to the outside. Caught by Martin for the first down and shoved out of bounds near the 40. A gain of 10. They come back out in shotgun. Campbell will take the snap and hand off to Davis, who goes to the outside, but he gets tripped up by, I believe, Trey Boland got that. A loss of 2. I had a little bit of trouble speaking there on that play, but you guys got the main point. 2nd and 12. Campbell back in shotgun again. He'll send his tight end in motion. He lines up on the other side of the line. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw caught by Hogan, and he will be brought down for a gain of about 6 yards to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Oklahoma State. Can the Sooners defense get off the field here? He comes out in a 5-wide set. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass. He throws it underneath, and that will be dropped by his receiver, and they will punt it away. Alexander back to field this punt inside his own 20-yard line. We'll bounce it to the outside, and we have a really good return with Victor Alexander here. Just needs to get by the punter, and Alexander down the sideline will get the first points today, and Oklahoma will go up 7-0. Jamie Campbell and the Cowboys offense will come back out of the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. He lobs it over the middle. That's caught by Scott, but he gets flipped in the air for a gain of 10. 2nd and inches now. Both running backs in the backfield here. Campbell will take the snap and looks to pass. He goes over the middle. Caught by Martin for the easy first down. A gain of 7. A 6-yard run on the next play brings up a 2nd and 4, and they come out in a 5-wide set. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass. He's under pressure, hit as he's throwing downfield, but finds Hogan, but that gets jarred free. That was defensive back Jeff Cox who completely murdered that receiver. He takes the snap and will look to pass again. Dance around the pocket, under pressure, throws downfield, and that is also ripped out of his receiver's hands, that time by, I believe, Adam Jackson. They're going to punt it away again. I wonder if they punt it right back to Victor Alexander here at the end of the quarter. The punt is away, and they are just punting this one out of bounds. The problem, though, that was not a very good punt. We take over at the 36-yard line. Griffin in shotgun. Run the counterpoint to McKinney on the outside, and McKinney will get close to the marker, and they give him the first down. That will take us to the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10. Now fullback Sean Howard is in the backfield. Griffin will take the snap, and we give it to McKinney, who goes up the middle following his blocks and ends up with another 10-yard gain and another first down. Griffin back in pistol, now in Oklahoma State territory. He'll drop back to pass, and we're going to lob this one down the right sideline for John Carrington, who will make the catch and get brought down inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 41 on the play. From about the 2-yard line, we come out in shotgun. Griffin will run the read option, keep it himself, and Sean Griffin into the end zone. Touchdown Oklahoma, and we go up 14-0. The Cowboys come out from their own 23-yard line. Campbell out of shotgun will give it to Davis on a counterplay, and he will have the first down run for a gain of 11 to start their drive. He'll take the snap and look to pass here on first down. Under pressure, and he's getting sacked on the play by Dwayne McDaniel, a loss of 6. A quick pass on the next play brings up a 3rd and 12 for Oklahoma State. Campbell back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. Under pressure, goes over the middle, and that is dropped by his receiver, knocked out by Trey Bolin, and they'll punt it away. Alexander will field this back at the 25-yard line. Already has 1 punt return for a touchdown today, and he'll bounce this one to the outside. He has another big return. Victor Alexander with 2 punt return touchdowns in 1 half here. We go up 21-0. Oklahoma State's offense comes back out of the 25-yard line with 2 running backs in the backfield here on first down. They give it to Davis, who will go up the middle and not find much space. That's a loss of 1 thanks to, I believe, Dwayne McDaniel. A run on the next play would set up a 3rd and 5 for Oklahoma State now. Back in a 5-wide set, Campbell will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws it underneath, but he does not hit his receiver, and they have to punt it away. I'm sorry, I'm screwing up the calls today. Following the punt, the offense will take over at the 40-yard line. Griffin in shotgun will drop back to pass. And we're waiting to go over the middle here. We'll find William Brown for a gain of about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now out in a pistol formation. Griffin will take the snap, will give the counterplay to McKinney to the outside, and McKinney will get an 8-yard gain and the first down. 1st and 10 in Oklahoma State territory. Griffin back in shotgun. We'll run the play action, and we're going to dump this one underneath. That's caught by Weber, and he will fight for the first down, but I don't think he got there. Only a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 with McKinney in the backfield. We're going to give it to McKinney, who has to cut back to the middle and ends up losing a yard. 3rd and 2. Griffin from under center. We'll go back to McKinney, who goes up the middle. This time gets the first down for a gain of 10. Griffin lines up under center on the very next play. McKinney's still in the backfield. We'll drop back to pass. And waiting to throw the ball, not seeing anyone come open. That'll be the first incomplete pass of the day. Held onto the ball way too long. It brings up a 2nd and 10 from a 5-wide set. Griffin will take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this to the outside. That's caught by Carrington, who will be brought down at about the 10-yard line for a gain of 17. Under 2 minutes of play here in the half. Griffin in shotgun. McKinney is in at running back. We'll take the snap and force the one to the end zone, and that one should have been picked off. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Griffin lines up under center. McKinney is still the running back. We give it to him. He'll go up the middle and get brought down at about the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal now for the Sooners. Griffin in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. Roll out to the outside. Griffin's going to try to take off, breaks the tackle, and gets into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown today, and we're up 28-0. Oklahoma State comes out with 56 seconds left in the half here. And all 3 timeouts. Campbell will take the snap and looks to pass. He goes over the middle. That's caught by Davis. He'll break 1 tackle and end up with an 8-yard gain. That play would cause them to burn their first timeout. 51 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 2. Campbell out of a 5-wide set will look to pass. And he throws to the outside, and that is wildly inaccurate. 49 seconds to play here in the half. He hands off to Davis to the outside, and Davis needs to try to get to the marker, and he will end up with the first down. They burn their 2nd timeout. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Dwight Rollins for a loss of 8. Following the sack, they don't burn the final timeout, and I believe they are just going to let this clock run all the way to halftime. They may snap it here at the very last second, and they will. Campbell will throw downfield, caught by Scott, and he will be brought down. We go to halftime 28-0. After a solid kick return to start the half, they begin at the 32-yard line. Campbell in shotgun, only one in the backfield. He'll take the snap and throw downfield to a wide open man. That's caught by Martin, and on the first play of the half, they are into Sooner territory. A 4-yard screen pass would then bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys now. Campbell in shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. It's another screen to the outside, caught by Davis. He has the first down and a lot more down the sideline, finally forced out near the 20, a gain of 23 on the play. He'll take the snap and look to pass. And he throws to the outside. That'll be caught by Day and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. We will not shut them out. And that was a completely different looking offense. We come out of the 25-yard line, and I accidentally called a timeout whenever I meant to open up the depth chart and put in John Jordan. So John Jordan is now in the game. And on the first carry of the day, he'll get a first down and all the way to about the 50-yard line. A 23-yard run to start the half is obviously not a bad start. Now we're back in shotgun. Jordan's still in the game. We'll give it to Jordan again, who goes to the outside, and this time we only get a gain of 1. Griffin back in shotgun for 2nd and 9. Jordan is still in the game here. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Roll out to the outside, and Griffin's going to take off again. He'll have the first down, break a tackle, and get brought down for a 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 with Sean Howard in the backfield now with Jordan and Griffin. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw the screen pass to the outside, caught by John Jordan, who will use his speed to get to the edge inside the 20, 10, 5, break a tackle and get brought down at the 1-yard line. I thought he might just run through that guy. Now 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. We're out in a goal line set. Griffin will take the snap, give it to Sean Howard up the middle, but he won't find the end zone. I had to burn our 2nd time out of the half already trying to call the correct play here, but now 2nd and goal with every running back in the backfield. Griffin will take the snap, and we give it to Jordan, who goes up the middle, completely untouched, into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, and we're up 35-7. Oklahoma State's offense looked like a completely new team on the last drive. Will they keep that going? From the 25-yard line, Campbell will drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Davis, but he is blown up by J.R. Pearson for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12, they come out in a 5-wide set now. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket, go over the middle, and that is knocked out of the air by David Jordan. 3rd and 12, trying to avoid the 3 and out. Campbell in shotgun. Will take the snap and look to pass. And he lobs it down the sideline. That's caught by Hogan, who was wide open to the 50-yard line. Why was there no one covering him? For whatever reason, it looks like Adam Jackson bailed on covering his guy to cover the underneath route. But now 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Campbell will take the snap. Throw over the middle, caught by Scott, and that is a gain of 9 to bring up a 2nd and 1. A 5-wide set again. Campbell in shotgun here. He'll send a man in motion. He'll line up on the other slot receiver spot. See where Campbell tries to go with this one. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Throws over the middle, caught by Day for the easy first down, a gain of 7. Another 5-wide set for the Cowboys now. Campbell will take the snap and look to pass again, go over the middle, and that is dropped by his receiver. 2nd and 10, Campbell in shotgun now. Will take the snap and looks to pass again, and he lobs it down the left side. That's caught by Scott for the first down, a gain of 14. A couple plays later, it is now 3rd and 10. Campbell in shotgun. From the 19-yard line, he'll look to pass. He throws over the middle. That's caught by Day, who will try to fight to get to the marker, but won't get there. 4th and 1. I would say down by 4 touchdowns, though. That's actually going to be a false start in Oklahoma State. But what I was going to say is down by 4 touchdowns, I would go for it on 4th and 1, but now it's going to be 4th and 6. I was afraid they were going to fake that at first, but I'm not really scared of it now. They come out for a 32-yard field goal attempt. The kick is away, and it is good, making it 35-10. We will start at the 25-yard line following a touchback on the kickoff again. Griffin in shotgun. Jordan is the running back. We'll give it to John Jordan, and he will go up the right side for a gain of 8. Griffin in shotgun for 2nd down. will take the snap and look to pass. We'll go down the sideline for Weber, who makes the catch, and I honestly don't know if he got a foot in bounds there. They rule that he did, but that may get challenged. And they are reviewing it. Yeah, I don't think he got a foot in bounds at all. There's the catch. That entire foot lands on the white. I have no idea how they thought that was in bounds at all. They end up making the right call and overturning that, so it is 3rd and 2. Out of pistol, we'll give it to Jordan, who goes up the middle for the first down, and Moore breaks the tackle and is brought down for a gain of 14. And that would end up taking us into the 4th quarter. We come out in shotgun from our own 47. Griffin will take the snap. It's a read option to the outside. Griffin will have the first down, run through a couple players, and get brought down for the first down, a gain of 13. Now just a couple plays later, it is 3rd and 2. Griffin in shotgun will take the snap. Will throw to the outside, caught by Brown, who will break a tackle inside the 10, still going, and finally brought down at the 5-yard line. He broke away from 3 defenders there. 1st and goal from the 5, both running backs in the backfield. We give it to Jordan, and he'll power his way into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown today as we go up 42-10. 1st and 10 from the 25 now. 6 minutes to play here in the game. Campbell will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. He finds Davis, but he's going to be blown up by Ryan Covington for a loss of 5. An 8-yard pass on the next play will bring up a 3rd and 7 for Oklahoma State. Campbell comes out in a 5-wide set. He'll look to pass, and he lobs it over the middle, and that is a diving deflection, I believe, by Walter Siegel, or no, never mind, it was Elton Butler. Your final score today is 42-10. I didn't feel the need to show you any of that last drive. We drove all the way down the field, all the way down to like the 1-yard line, but ended up just running out the rest of the clock. So we get out of here with a win. We improved to 12-0, and now we look ahead to the SEC Championship against one of the best teams in the country in Alabama. Final stats for the day. Sean Griffin goes 10 of 14, 187 yards, no touchdowns, but no interceptions. On the ground, John Jordan ran for 103 yards and 2 scores. McKinney only got 68 yards, so I highly doubt he's going to move up in the Heisman watch list. And Sean Griffin, 32 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, no one did a whole lot today. I really didn't throw the ball that well. John Carrington was probably our best receiver, 2 for 58. Leading the team in tackles is middle linebacker David Jordan, who got 7. Tackles for loss goes to Dwight Rollins with 3. Sacks, we got 2 today. 1 from Dwayne McDaniel, 1 from Dwight Rollins, and we got no interceptions. Jamie Campbell finishes 20 for 29, 204 yards and a touchdown. Running the ball, they could not do anything. Their best rusher was Jeremy Davis, 9 for 30, averaging 3.3 yards a carry. And then receiving, no one really did anything here. Joe Scott, 6 for 60, was easily their best one, but Aaron Day, 3 for 37 and a touchdown. Well, Chris McKinney didn't move up in the Heisman watch list, but he also didn't move down. So if we have a solid SEC championship game, he could win his 4th straight Heisman Trophy in a row. But in that game, we will be facing our toughest competition yet, number 2 Alabama. We both come into this game completely undefeated. Probably no matter what, we are both going to be in the top 8 and go to the playoffs. So this is just for the higher ranking and the SEC championship. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this game, and I will talk to you next time.